Welcome, Hairakali Abunyoro in the diaspora. It is Caroline. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much reminder. I just want to ask or to send Enjura, which is rain in English. It has affected the internet connection with our guest that we are trying to get in touch with. We couldn't get her. There was issues there and there. But as we always, our promise and our objective or our vision, whatever it's called, I don't know what it is to serve regardless of anything between us. We have got to serve, and we've got to put this show live every Sunday, because that is our commitment. Itwe Hairakali Abunyoro in the diaspora, which is broadcasted on Voice Media UK. Kandi tukasalaho nti itwe tujjaga kuba ntusavinga emyenda ya Abunyoro n'abanywani baitu, however difficult it is or challenges we come across. Abanyoro abamanyire mumanyire ikigambo kyaitu ekitwenda, most of us like using oba moto yaitu itwenda kukozesa nka Abanyoro eitugamba konkwa or die, usingurwa ngwayo niyo moto yaitu hana Voice of Bunyoro whether ebizibu bizireho oba tulemera connecting na host waitu oba technical problems ziziro mu studio kintu kiona baitu ite tugamba usingurwa oba tufa oba tugwayo na habwekyo before I start I was still looking for how I can connect with my colleague here. Today you may realize that today I'm not alone on the video on live. I am with my friend and colleague and Mtai White or Kagadi. Today tusaziroho ntaba Kagadi now represented on studio hanu. Bagambire last week I was challenged where are the Kagadi people? Hatikia lero nyino mkuru Samuel Kitone Arali Ramulindwa Nkwenda abe obugambo buko bwakubazaho nainywe emyenda ya Bunyoro na ba friends ba Bunyoro. I want now to hand over to Arali Kitone abe obugambo buke bwakubaramukiyaho hanyuma nitujja kubantu garukantu baha ekizina kitwina kubaha muti wa muno our friends. I hand over to Arali.
Yes we bari muno host wait Atenyi Caroline Kibuka host wa Voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora on Voice Media UK. Ni sima muno abanyoro inywena who follow us, they watch us every Sunday in, Sunday out. Thank you so much. Today it is a special day. I'll call it special. Tourism is close to my heart, and promoting Bunyoro tourism. Tourism is black gold. You know, like farming is black gold. So we've got tourism, we've got it, it's rich of it in Bunyoro, and we have it more than any other region. So I'm here today to support you and to support our special guests who will be coming shortly and have a conversation, a dialogue on promoting tourism in Bunyoro. Thank you so much.
We wale mno Arali kubaho na introduction okubaita kotatugambira Oluganda lwawo. Manje echeno tandikana Oluganda nyo ntambuzira kati kandi wo bamuki.
Okay. We wale muna Atenyi nyowe Oluganda lwange nimba musita nimba nzarwa ya Muhororo Kagadi hanyuma abazaire bange nibaruga Mwenge. Nzarwa ya
webale muno Arali kanihire ekizina tukitungire ekitugenda kinguraho na show yaitu tusobole kuba after we have introduced ourselves. You know who we are, you know what we are about and what we are not about. Kansabe at manager waitu wa technical atutelea akazina ko karakari rede katari rede angambire so that we start the show. Either ninkaguza nisabarali atekingere first bit of the questions baitu ntakatandikire nja kusaba munyikirize ekizina tusoboire kitera baitu wendo buturakitunga maybe tujakitera omukuhumuramu kyonka. At the moment I want to just remind our viewers, we're going to start the show now. I want to remind our viewers of our topic today, which is Arali topic yete tukineliki
tourism, Bunyoro tourism promotion.
Exactly. Hatinko mugulire topic yaitu is Bunyoro tourism promotion. Twina Omkiara Waitu and our guest, our special guests all the way from Masindi. We seated right now somewhere in a very beautiful hotel because today is all about promotion, tourism, and she's right now seated in Koloping, Masindi. Oh yeah, Koloping, oh yeah. And we are now going to be, I'm going to be asking her to introduce herself. Bazeho atugambire who she is, atugambire Oluganda lwe, atugambire barabasazira, atugambire bamuzara, barabatendeze bayita Mshiwa she will, hanyuma najja kutugambiraho her professional life, byakora waba atali mu promoting this amazing event ebyakora, and then we will start with our discussion. Otyo muno aboli, thank you so much for accepting to come Haraka hali Bunyoro in the diaspora. Webale muno kutekamu ekitiinisa n'okwerekereza byona warugomuka waijja Masindi Kolopingi ubwire bugenzere olwo mu covid bayituwagamba nnyo kanyinje mbaze n'aba Voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora. Tusemerere muno webale muno abwoli kampu omuzindaalo oye introducing it to our viewers who are listening to you right now. Hanyuma tujja kuba ntandika our discussion. Otyo muno abwoli tugambire who you are, Uganda rwawe n'ebyokora mu biro bya buli kiro.
Carol, thank you so much. Mabara gange ninyowe Rita Karungi abori tourism officer wa Masindi district, at the same time coordinating the Miss Tourism Uganda, the regional coordinator. Yes. Nina bana babiri. I'm a mother. Opo omwana mmoja na muisiki kandi nzalwa Masindi mujanga karo mukirya Masasa.
Oluganda rwawe
manya bazira nzire mamba. Yes, nzire mamba.
All right. Hati nanyoka mba munyabazira betukali nyoka mbanyire njazira kide bitu by'Oluganda bino babazira banu bakutubuzabuza nanyomba muzira kati baitu kandi nyomanyire kikindi na bwekyo nja kuterera hakasimu kandi tufokere nyakai oba niwe winsala ninsere birebyo nkabatarora hati nkutungire nyonka ningira itu abazira tuzire ntimba. Oh.
Yes.
All right. Amazing to know that. Yeah. So webale muno kutugambira what you are omuzira kati otugambire you're a Masindi tourism officer, and then you're the regional coordinator of Miss Bunyoro tourism coordinator niwo connect Miss tourism niwo connecting abine bintu byona niwo obimanyire. Hati, let me hand over to my colleague nawe abe ubwabo abwakukaguza. By the way, tujja kuba mune kaguza abantu bajja kwani bakaguza mu chat yaitu. Let me hope you are having a Facebook our Facebook live with on a computer somewhere, and you'll be able to answer what people will be asking. Hati, with that introduction,
yes,
with that amazing introduction, we bale muno handing over to Arali nawe abeho ebikaguzo ebyakukaguza oba discussion eyakubaho nayo.
Yes, thank you very much, Attain. Yes, our special guest, Masindi Tourism Officer and Regional Coordinator for Tourism in Bunyoro. Thank you so much. Just adding my gratitude to my colleague for accepting this invitation coming on this show. Tourism is a multi-billion industry, and looking at Bunyoro having a lot of tourism attraction, and these other areas of investment. So what areas are you focusing on in terms of tourism as you, the tourism officer?
Thank you so much for that question. According to me, for the time I have been in my office, tourism ni kiki. Honestly, tourism, abantu wenye maybe at the central level or bajungu bitu bya bajungu ebyo ngero kabihura So, in my own making, nyatandikawo initiative yange ibeeta loving and appreciating our own. Nenyegesa abantu, first of all, ebyobulamuzi ebituyine babanze babimanye. The first thing is awareness. Nimbegesa nibyo bino tuyina kinu. Then after kubegesa, nimbagamba leka tugende tukole tubirambule. I hope you are getting me well.
Yes, we are.
Nimbagamba leka tugende tubirambule. And I'm very happy about Bunyoro bakengere tourism. They have embraced it, using their own resources. Nibagenda kurambula ebintu ebyo. Integrate.
Yes.
Apart from ebintu bingi, but most of them were even unaware of them. And suppose example, kino kinjukizo kiri kijura you find that omuntu akwikala kijura, but he has never even seen that monument. Where Sasa Rebecca met with Kabali. But disagreeing, and there was a war for 3 years, kijura, Kabali were singing Sasa Rebecca.
Okay. Yeah. So the main point you mentioned. Sorry to jump in. So the main point you said is awareness, which is educating people about tourism and what it means, what tourism means. So can you give us about like 10 ways or measurements you've put in terms of educating or training individuals or Bunyoro in terms of tourism and how you're doing it?
Ekintu kyokubanza kikaba radio sensitization. Ogenda gamba radio having these programs ezikwegesa abantu abyobulamuzi. Social media has also been my weapon. Social media, I have used the social media. The good thing about working alone, they have embraced social media, but Facebook, that one I know. Facebook, I don't want to following a Facebook. So I open up those pages, tourism pages. One of them you can even go there. It is called Masindi Tourism.
Okay.
All the time, being updating around. This is this site. This is this. This is this. This is it. Then communities teaching. For example, we have the biggest national park in Bunyoro. It is in the Bunyoro, Machijan Falls National Park. But when you are approaching that Kichumba Nyogo gate, usauka sign corner kakuoleka these people are near the biggest national park, or maybe they are near the world's most powerful waterfalls, originally known as Kabaliga Falls. So what I was doing before COVID-19 came in, nyagendaga mu those communities abali hiking the park eyo nimbegesa okusanga omuhanda yes, the government has worked on the road infrastructure egenda mu park eyo, but honestly nosanga muntu ali na muhanda but cannot even think kuteka omugimba mu kitoke ha muhanda awo so that the tourists can buy it, maybe fruits or honey. Abantu but they are doing a lot of beekeeping. So that has also been a weapon. I have been moving around, teaching the local people, most especially I want people to change their lives through tourism.
Okay.
Yes, of course I have been having a lot of domestic tours. Domestic tours, if you follow my page, you will see a lot of tours. And I'm so happy I don't have a budget. Gamba in a budget in my office, but what I do, I try to make itineraries as really cheaper so that the communities can go out there and visit those sites. Ojakusanga a tour operator kugamba genda Machijan Falls for 2 days, you pay 600,000 or 700. Moving all into it. For me, what I do, I even reach an extent sometimes of talking to the chief warden to waive off some things so that my people, the local people, can go out and visit these sites. I hope from COVID, still I will be so much focusing on sensitizing the people on the tourism products we have. First of all, let the person know what is do we have, what is the value of this. Even if you preach 1,000 times, but when someone doesn't know what you're talking about, it is a wastage of time.
Right.
So when they go out there and see those things, they will learn, and they will protect the sites. For example, like the Machijan Falls, when they wanted to build a dam there, you remember? The whole world. It is because it is known. It's almost the famous national park we have in Africa. So I believe those are some of the strategies that I was using, and even teaching people where to invest. How can we invest in this industry? Because this industry has the potential.
Okay. Before you go to the next one, is there any way or any other method that you would like or you want to use other than what you've mentioned? Is there that you have in future that you would think that would help you achieve your goal or your aim, improve that you achieve what you want to achieve?
Yes, please. If I have the resources, and just in case I get the resources, I want this massive advertisement.
Okay.
On TV stations, digital internet.
Yes. Okay. So,
I want to have my own YouTube channel whereby I post all the tourism activities, videos that are taking place in the region.
okay.
But you find that it is very expensive to advertise on a channel like NBS TV or TV.
Yeah, sorry, that leads me to another question before I pass over to my colleague here. So now you mentioned that you've got a challenge of advertising on those bigger platforms, TV and so forth. Now you are the tourism officer in Masindi, which falls under, there is a local government there, and there is Bunyoro Kingdom, and there is the Uganda Tourism Board. UTB. So have you got any working relationship with them to give you support? How are you coordinating with that? And then the last one, have you got any other businesses or organizations who have got an invest interest in tourism that you have built partnership or you're looking at to build partnership with? Sorry, that's all in one. I don't know whether you know, but that's, yeah.
Yes, we have different tourism stakeholders where you mentioned the UTB, UKWA, Ministry of Tourism, Uganda Investment Authority, all those ones are partners. But UTB's role is marketing.
Yep.
You find that we have a challenge of some of our sites. They are not developed. You will find a site, there is no toilet, there is nothing. Honestly, by the time you package, we have something in tourism that we call packaging. You should have the key facilities that make you fit to host the visitors. So UTB's role is to market. Now UTB comes in to market a site that is developed. They also have an element of product development. And Uganda, so far now, we are partnering with the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities by giving us capacity building. They have been doing that. And the issue of decentralizing funds, they are trying to amend the Act, the Tourism Act, to decentralize tourism so that they can be sending some funds to the local government to operate tourism activities or tourism issues. But as you know that COVID now came in and disorganized everything, you find that even them, their budgets have been cut so that they are only left with something to survive, to pay salaries and to do a few things there. So COVID has been a big thing. The same thing with UWA. UWA will be so supportive, by the way. But we are facing, all of us, we are facing the same challenges.
Okay.
Those are the key partners that I can see in the industry.
Tourism.
Okay, thank you so much for enlightening us about what you have so far done as an Bunyoro tourism officer. And our focus mainly today, I think we'll have to invite you again to talk to us about this whole thing of tourism, because you have got a lot of knowledge. But today we are going to focus mainly on Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021. Just for a quick, we just want you to go tell us about this event, and then we will then show a little bit about a video, just not to keep our viewers just listening, but to have a kind of interaction, music-wise, video-wise, and things like that. So can you talk to us about Bunyoro Tourism 21 event and why you are the organizer?
Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021 virtual pageant.
Yeah.
This is a pageant that is mainly focusing and aiming at promoting and marketing the tourism potentials in the entire region. Now I have moved from promoting tourism at the district level, where I am a tourism officer, Masindi, to promoting tourism to a regional level. I have just been appointed as the regional coordinator for Miss Tourism Uganda, Bunyoro region. And the reason why they appointed me in the appointment letter, it is because of the work that I have done previously to promote tourism and to teach the youth and the elders that what tourism is all about. So I think they were happy with me, and they thought maybe I would be the person to take over that role. I am supposed to be recruiting Miss Tourism Bunyoro every year, and they are requesting me to work also with her in my office.
Amazing.
Where I do my promotion, my tourism promotion. So this pageant, I have registered 13 participants, young ladies, yes, young ladies between 20 and 28 years, according to the guidelines. So these ladies, I have one contestant from Kagadi, I have another contestant from Chivale.
Can you see our video? Sorry, Ms. Tour, can you see our video going round? Yeah?
I can see you on Facebook.
Okay, so you're seeing the ladies we are showing. Just tell us, if you can, tell us who that is as we talk through the video. Okay.
I haven't seen the ladies, but I'm seeing you guys live.
All right. Okay. So maybe it's not yet coming through, but we're trying to play a video. So yeah, you are telling us about you're telling us the ladies you have. So go through.
This is the Princess Livia from Kibale.
Yes.
I'm seeing Itibanuka Evans from Masindi. She's representing Masindi. This is Christine Mbabazi Masindi. This is Asimwe Lilian Hoima City. Nagja Rashma Masindi.
Okay.
This is Vanessa Bagamba. She's Hoima.
Right.
Eva Stevananuka again, you have put her back.
Yeah.
This is the Kagadi contestant.
Yeah.
Brenda Nasanga.
Big contender.
Sima Brenda. Then this is Vivian Kanyunyuzi. This is Tuhaisa Silvia from Kibale.
Amazing.
Those are so far. There are 13. I think we didn't capture other photos, but there are 13. So those are the girls in this competition. You can see them there in their culture wear.
Yes.
Yeah, we are sorry where it has not gone right, the culture wear. Some people are saying it is Banyakole what, but those are the things I'm talking about. We need to sensitize the young people and teach the young people about our culture.
Right.
We are coming with.
Yes, please. People need to know. So these girls, we have a format of how these girls are going to operate.
Yes.
We requested them for the photo shoots. You can see them in their culture wear. They have other photo shoots in their culture wears, and the evening gowns. I will share all those things with you. We have requested them, each one of them, to record a video promoting a tourist site.
Yes.
And they have recorded videos. Masindi contestants have recorded, one of them has recorded a video at the Royal Mine, Budongo Forest,
Yes.
where the Mkamakabariga used to do his nature walks. Another one has recorded at Sir Samuel Becker, Machijon Falls, all those sites are there. Amparo, Tombs, the
Yes.
Rukurato, the Parliament. Have you heard anything about the Rukurato, Karo?
No, that's what I was going to ask you to be listing for us, these tourist sites, as you talk through what they are going to represent each contestant. If you could tell us what site they are presenting or representing, so that we can get to know about those sites. By the end of the day, we will know about 13 sites that some of us wouldn't have known about.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, go on.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the sites that they have promoted, each one of them.
Yes.
I'm trying to look around for the list here.
Amazing. So that will help our viewers and some of us to know the different sites that are in Bunyoro. As you said, most of us are very ignorant about the tourist sites that we have got in Bunyoro. Bunyoro is a very rich, what do they call it? Area, and we contribute a lot of percentage to the GDPR of Uganda. And we must be proud of who we are, because everything comes straight from Bunyoro. So we want to tell the world what Bunyoro region has got. So if you tell us 13 sites in this video,
Okay,
yes, you've seen it. All right.
I have the list. I know these are the sites that the Hoima contestants have promoted.
Yes.
We have all those videos, they are still under production. We shall share with you. I wish you would also share with all your networks when we release this video.
Yes.
There is the Amparo Royal Burial Grounds, where most of our kings are buried. There is the Gasani Yomukama Andrea Duhagatu Viserepo. That is the tomb. Gasani is tomb in English.
Yes.
Then there is a contestant who has promoted Bugoma Forest. We hope maybe this will change the situation that is going on.
Yeah.
Or the Rukurato, Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom Parliament. Another contestant has promoted Kibiro Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Then we have Vivian. Vivian has promoted Port Katasiha and Kells.
Yeah.
Sembo Doreen has promoted the Tonya escarpment. All those are sites in Hoima that when you come back to Bunyoro, we would wish you to visit. We would wish you visit those sites because they are really good sites and exciting ones.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Masindi contestants, Evas Tivananuka has promoted the Royal Mile. I talked about that one. It is so beautiful. Very beautiful. I wish I had a picture to show the people there, the Royal Mile. But they will know all these things with time. Then we have Machijon Falls National Park. It has been promoted. The Polish Church. Have you heard of the Polish Church?
Yes, where they killed so many Polish people when they came to, I don't know what they had come to do in Bunyoro, but there were so many killed there.
No, they didn't kill them.
What did they do to them?
No one killed them. For us, we are very welcoming. So when you say they killed them, you know, in the 1940s,
Yes.
during the Second World War,
Yes.
these Polish people came to Uganda as refugees. Mainly they were women and children, plus the old people, old men and women. So when they came here, they took them to Nyamyeya. They settled there. But they were not comfortable with the weather and the situation here. They ended up becoming sick. Some of them got fever, chicken pox, those things. And they died. No one was killed.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for correcting me, because
there's a very beautiful church there.
Yeah.
Sorry to jump in.
Which they built, and it's very beautiful. It's a very attractive site. Actually, if you take a photo there, they may think you're even in Poland.
Okay.
Sorry to jump in. The reason why they came to Bunyoro, just for tourism purposes, why didn't they go to other regions? Is it because Bunyoro is the best place on the entire planet?
I think Bunyoro, if you see the history of Bunyoro and Masindi particularly, we are very welcoming people. We have a lot of tribes here. I think like 50 tribes living in Masindi.
Yes.
And Kiriandongo, and we never fight.
Yeah.
We never fight or never complain. We live as brothers and sisters.
Yes.
So when these people were brought here, they settled in Nyabeya, there was land, and they made a lot of developments. Actually, they are pioneers of all those buildings at Nyabeya Forestry College, which is the oldest, which is the only college in Uganda, only forestry college.
Amazing. So you've given us those sites. Are they the only contestants in Masindi?
No, we still have more sites. The Sir Samuel Baker Monument.
Yes.
That one I already talked about it. And then we have the contestant from Kagadi. She promoted the Karuna waterfalls. Very nice, very nice. And that's a friend of mine from Kagadi. I want to tell him that when he goes back to Kagadi, he should reach Karuna waterfalls. He will be surprised.
Amazing.
It is very beautiful, but not developed. No good road, no toilet, no what.
Yeah.
You know, those are the things that we need to look at.
Amazing.
We could reap a lot of revenues out of those sites.
You're talking to yeah.
Karuna waterfalls, Karuna. Well, we shall share the videos and the photos for those sites next time.
Okay.
I'm taking in.
Then I will have the one from Kibale. She promoted Kamugole tourism site.
Kamugole tourism. Yeah.
Yes. It is in Ramaganda village, Ramagando in Kibale. Those are some of the sites, Carol, but I'm very grateful that by the time we recruited these girls, they did not have any knowledge about tourism. But now they are so much equipped with the tourism information.
I love
the...
Do you have? Sorry, we have to keep going because we have so many questions. Our viewers are also asking many questions. I just want to know, to find out, are you working alone or do you have a committee?
I have a huge team, Carol. I have a huge team.
Yes.
A team of over 20 people passionate about tourism.
Yes.
Our own here in Bunyoro, the mentors, the likes of Alan Bamoa, they have a lot of experience with the pageants. They have been there in Rwanda organizing pageants. I have the senior advisors. It's a huge people that have tourism, Bunyoro. I have a lot of former beauty queens, Miss Masindi, Miss Bunyoro, Miss Human Rights. They are all on that team. I have a huge number of people. All the tourism officers in the region, they are on that team. I'm not alone.
Amazing. So we have so far gone for half an hour. We are going to go take a break and show. Either we'll play the music or we'll show one of the videos showing the some of the tourist sites that you've been talking about, and maybe you could see yourself in this video, so don't get surprised. We have been able to gather all this information so that we show the Miss Tourism to Bunyoro 2021 is actually not a joke. So let our viewers, Abanyoro na Abanyoro Kata and friends of Bunyoro, enjoy this clip as we go for a break, and we'll return with Aboli to tell us more about the event that is about to happen soon. She will be letting us know exactly which date it will be happening. Munyumirwa that clip, and we'll see you then. Mwebale y'Abanyoro n'Abanyoro Katan Friends of Bunyoro, that is our clip that we are able to put together, is showing some of the tourist sites that our Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021 organizer has been talking about. Some of them you may have seen them, those of you who know them, and some they might be new sites that you've never seen. But that is our great Bunyoro, and that's why we are here to promote this amazing region in Uganda, because we have quite a lot to showcase to the world. With that, I just want to welcome you back from the show, and allow me to acknowledge a few of our viewers, and thereafter omutahi wange Arali najja kusomera aboli ebikaguzo abantu ebakagwiza mu chat, and then Aboli will be able to answer them, and then we will continue with the show after that. Abanyoro n'Abanyoro Katan Friends of Bunyoro, Tinkasimire Joel, thank you so much for tuning in, and we really appreciate your support. Live and clear from Masindi. Kugonza Rwakasaija, thank you so much for tuning in. Omukuru Godwin Magezi, our former chair of BKDA, the association that supports this show, thank you so much for tuning in. Aboli tusemera muno buli wetukurora. TTV Uganda, thank you so much for tuning in and for giving us support. Isaac Tower, thank you. I don't know where you are watching from, but thank you for coming. Amoni Tumhaise, thank you so much. You always follow us and really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. Miss Tourism Bunyoro, Kusime, Daisy Biaruhanga, thank you for tuning in. Sunday Ismail, thank you so much for following us and for tuning in tonight. Miss Masindi Miracle Center Church, I don't know who is representing that church, but we appreciate the prayers. No wonder we have been able to have this show go on. We have someone praying for us, and we are having Mwesiga Patrick. Thank you so much for your continuous support. We really appreciate you all. Every time on our program, you're there on Sundays. And I've seen my mom, Alisa Tugonza, Ateni, you're watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dokas Karungi, Omkaikuru wange Walidzi, thank you for coming in as well today. Lona Rubanjwa Semere Muno Kurora, thank you so much for tuning in and following us. And I would want you to come and be on this show. Lona Rubanjwa, Bukwamanyiro Inabingi, Bioksora Kutugambira, Ebifa Hoima. Thank you so much for tuning in. Naisanga Brenda, wherever you are, Bunyoro we go, indeed, Bunyoro we go. Vanessa Liz Vagambe, thank you so much for tuning in. Okudidi Dean, thank you for tuning in as well. Nabandi inywe nabe tasoboire kusoma mwebale muno kutuninga in, and now hand over to my colleague Arali asome bikaguze biro mu chat, then Aboli asome kubigarukama, and we will continue with our discussion. Ocho muno Arali.
Yes. That was a beautiful video footage of the amazing tourism we have in Bunyoro. Yes, appreciation here from, thank you so much, Brenda. This is Brenda from Kagadi, I believe. Nasanga, Brenda, that is the main contender for part of the pageant. How is the voting system? Is it online?
Questions zezo. How is the voting system?
Yeah.
Carol, before you answer, I'm going to kusima for showing that video. That was a historical tour.
Yes.
We had over 120 people, Bunyoro people from Kampala, from Hoima, from Lisa, Kiandongo, coming, Masindi, going to appreciate Machinyon Falls National Park. And actually, she ran a story for us on NBS TV. It was amazing. I didn't give him money. Okay.
Yeah.
How is the voting?
Avoid. Can we just read through the questions and then you answer them at once? Is that okay with you?
It is okay.
All right.
Okay. The next question is my own from Masindi. Vote her. Madame Alice at Gonza, she's asking, where does Miss Tourist Contestant where is it advertised, and for how long? How long does the registration process take? Madame Rita, thank you so much for your hard work. Those are appreciations. Going through here. Have you introduced Miss Tourism into primary schools, secondary, and university as of their syllabus, and youth to visit these places in order for them to have the interest in tourism? Adding on that, there were trips that were being done to go to factories and so forth. She's asking, is that being done? How does she aim, or how do you aim to compete with the likeness of Amos Wakisa? That is one of, that is from Akiko Gonza. Because, yeah, I believe you know Amos Wakisa, what he does. Yes. Miss Bunyoro Tourism Coordinator. I think those are the main questions I can see here.
Mr. Godwin is asking, sorry, there's one more question here. Any chance of me standing? I think that one he's joking. That is Godwin Magezi wants to stand as well. Is there any chance for him to do so?
Yes, so those are the questions so far. If any comes up and is equally important, we'll possibly jump in and pose it over to you.
Okay, please. Now, let me answer this one. How does she aim to compete with the likes of Amos Wekesa? Carol?
Yes. We are hearing you.
I wouldn't... Yes, let me reply him. It is not all about competition. It is all about learning from other people. Because Wekesa, those who have been there for years and years. And I am still a young lady. I have a lot that I need also to learn from the industry. He inspires me a lot. He has done a lot for the industry. But remember, he also started from somewhere, maybe also where I started from. So I wouldn't wish to compete with anyone. I would just want to learn from different people so that I can add on my skills. Do we have a tourism board in Europe? No, we don't have a tourism board in Europe, but I have been having discussions with the Minister of Tourism in Europe, and we want to put this board in place. Yes, it is in the process. We have discussed a lot about it. How is the voting going to be? I remember we discussed somehow how we are going to award marks. The 95% is going to be for the judges, according to the works that our girls have brought in, promoting the sites. Then we shall still have another interface with the judges, where judges will ask questions and the contestants answer. All those ones we shall award marks on the creative way, and even the introduction, how they introduce themselves. And this whole thing for the judges is taking 95%. Then the 5% is social media. People will vote. The public will vote. Yes. And soon after we have finished, after the contestants have completed all their tasks, they are almost completing. We shall open the voting. People will vote. Then we shall also have an interface with the judges. Someone talked about schools. Before this COVID-19 came in, we had drawn a budget. I mean, we had drawn a program to revive the wildlife and tourism clubs in the schools. And we are going to do that. The moment they open the schools and the situation is good, we shall still revive those wildlife, whereby we take the students for touring, and I have been sensitizing the teachers and the head teachers, telling them, why do you get these children and take them in the other places? Yet we have everything. We have the landing site, the other side of Bulisa, Lake Albert. We have all those things which they can use. The escarpment is there. The Rift Valleys, we have them. So I was encouraging them to make sure that they take the students for studies around Bunyoro, because we have almost everything, so that we can still promote tourism. There was a question of how the registration is done. Yes, we advertise, I remember. We advertise almost everywhere. We had mobilizers in each and every district of Bunyoro to look for contestants.
Yes.
Not the contestants from Bulisa and the Kiriandongo and Kikuve, because they were not ready. They promised us next contest they will participate. Is there a question that I've left out?
There's something to do with funding. How do you plan? How do you plan to finance the Miss Tourism contest? Is it government funded, or is it individual funded, or do you have people funding you? How are you funding this event?
As I told you before, that the sector has been affected with the COVID, and most of the budgets and the fundings were cut off. And I'm not having any funds, and I'm just looking around our stakeholders and the sons and daughters of the region to support me. I've written to some of them, and they are quite promising, but I haven't got something out of it. But this is a call for everyone who loves Bunyoro to support this pageant, because it is all about promoting our region and selling it out there.
Amazing.
Okay. There's two questions here. One of them, where do you want to see tourism in Bunyoro in the next 5 years? And then the next one is, what would you want those living in the diaspora to do as a way of supporting you achieve your objective?
Before I go far, those people living in the diaspora, I want you to come back home and invest in the tourism industry.
Yes.
Please, we have a rich culture, we have a rich history, but we don't have a cultural center in the entire Bunyoro region. We don't have a museum. Yet, if we could package all those things very well, you are well connected there. We could have websites where people get to know everything, and you see a lot of tourists flocking the Bunyoro region. That is one. Then maybe this is the activity that is ongoing, the Miss Tourism Bunyoro. I would wish if you also would support us financially on that project.
All right. So we have gone away from the chat, from the questions of in the chat. Now we have got. Now we are going in action. We have got Miss Tourism for 2020. Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021. After, by the way, when is the contest going to happen? When is the day when we are going to have our Miss Bunyoro Tourism 2021 crowned?
The contest is on. Maybe you would ask me when the crowning will be.
Yes, that's what I said. When are we going to have our Miss Bunyoro Tourism crowned? On
29th of August.
All right. Okay. All right.
We are so grateful. Lando Hotel has given us a free venue already.
All right. Amazing.
So that is not a problem to us. The venue is not a problem.
Okay. So 29th of August. After 29th of August, after that, we have our Miss Tourism 2021. What will be the next, or what will be her first task?
Before we give her tasks, she has the three girls, the first runners-up and the second runners-up plus the Miss Tourism Bunyoro will have to represent us in the regional contest, the Miss Tourism Uganda. That's what they will have to do before we give them tasks. They will have to first go and represent us in that regional contest.
Okay, someone was asking me, these 13 girls, right? You've got Miss Tourism. She's crowned. She has her crown. She has her title. You have her first runner-up, the third runner-up, and they all have titles. What about the 10 remaining? How are you planning for them, and what will they be doing after that? Is it the game? Is it after that, after 29th, that will be it for them? Or do you have any future plans for them?
Yes, we would like each and every girl there to be an ambassador, even if they don't come up as the first three. But we would still want them to be ambassadors in every place they will be. Also, we are even discussing of having Miss Tourism Bugoma Forest, Miss Bugoma Forest. You know? So this we are still discussing with the committee on how we are going to make sure each girl that has contested is a tourism ambassador in their places.
Okay, great. I am excited, and I am happy to know that you have plans for those who not have gotten positions as Miss Tourism, second runner-up, and third, because we don't want our young people to be demoralized and never come back when you put up another event like this. So I'm happy that you have plans for them, and I believe you have mentors, and mentors will continue mentoring them after the event has actually happened. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Amazing. So now, what challenges have you come across while you are doing this? While you're coming to when you started preparing the event, in the process of preparing the event, and towards the day when we are going to crown our Miss Tourism, what challenges have you been facing?
The first challenge that I've been facing was mobilizing. Because we were in lockdown, we were not allowed to move, no transport, no what. That was the challenge. I think that's why even we did not attract the other contestants from the other districts because of those small challenges. And I have a team. I thank some people volunteering to do some of the things like this publicity, all those kind of things. But again, my main challenge is the finances. Because even on crowning day, we need to be live. We want you people also to be connected. You should be seeing us. Because you may ask yourself, how did these people crown this one? What happened? No. Being in the diaspora doesn't mean that you are part away from us. So we want to find all ways that you be connected. On that day, when we are at Lando Hotel, we shall need the event to be live. We shall need a few people to be around, because we would want the contestants to model in their creative wares, to model, that showcasing their evening gowns and what. So I think now the bigger challenge here is the finances for the crowning, and even to give a small facilitation to all the people that have participated. People have put in their all. They are mentoring these girls day and night. They are not sleeping. They want us to get the best to go and represent in the Miss Tourism in Uganda, so that we can have the crown. Our region can take the crown. It has been too long. So I think those are, apart from that, because I have people behind me, people are supporting me, hotels are supporting, the media people, TTV, Kitara TV. Kitara TV has actually organized the dinner for all the contestants on Wednesday at HB Hotel. All this one exposes our girls to such kind of things. How do you eat when you are on the dinner? How do you dress? Those kind of things.
Yes.
So it is good. It is good for them. Those good get-togethers are good for them.
Wow.
Apart from those few, I don't see any big challenges because I do this work with love. I am not having any money. I'm not even near point, but things are still moving. And many people, actually, Carol, this pageant has attracted a lot of people. People have been attracted. It has never got attention like this one. Because even when they handed to me the Facebook, the page, the Munyoro region, the Miss Tourism Munyoro region page, it had only 400 likes.
Yes.
But in 3 weeks, the page has 4.8 likes.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Great things.
This shows that many people are following it. They want to know what is going on, which is okay.
Yes. Amazing. Webale muno okutugambira ebyo byona byotugambire. Someone asked me here, whispered to me and said, are there any prizes for these young girls? I don't know. Do you want to share that with us, or we will leave it? We will leave it until after the pageant.
Even today I was discussing with you. I was like, we would want to award these girls. But
Yes.
our issue is finances.
Yes.
Yes, we would love to do it. But what I'm sure of, the certificate of participation is there. That one we shall award. But we would like to go extra miles because these girls are putting in a lot of energy to learn, to make everything perfect. But at the end of the day, they walk out with nothing. You see, those are the challenges that I'm telling you. It's all about finances.
All right. Okay, I'll hand over to Mr. Chitone if he has any other questions. If not, then I will come in again and ask you to give us your last remarks, comment, anything you want our viewers to hear. But before that, let me ask Mr. Chitone to say anything if he has.
Yes, there's still a question of where do you want to see tourism in Bunyoro in the next 5 years? There's that question coming from me. And then the other one is looking at other beauty pageants across the world, is that they create a certain package that attracts these young children, these young girls in areas of fashion, in the areas of modeling, singing, promotion, TV presentation, and a few other areas, that they work with partners or stakeholders who are within that industry. So giving you an example that once a girl runs or becomes the first, wants the crown, that crown, it helps them with your stakeholder. It allows them to give them a bigger platform, which bigger platform helps you to expose what your goal is. Is this something you're doing or you're intending to do, other than having these young girls putting in a lot of effort, winning the crown, and then because you don't have the support mechanism or you don't have the right partners, you end up to do either the same hard work you do year in, year out, year in, year out.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Carol.
Yes.
Let me answer the question where they say, where do I want to see the tourism in 5 years to come?
Yes.
I want in 5 years to come Bunyoro should be most desired tourist destination. People should come direct from UK heading to Bunyoro to tour the entire region, not only maybe Hoima or Masindi, no. They should make an itinerary whereby they move from Masindi, Hoima, they tour every district. So another thing that I want to see in Bunyoro, I want to see the tourism centers. Tourism centers, stopover centers.
Yes.
So that if someone is going to Fort Potro and is passing via Kagadi, there should be a tourist stopover. So he goes at Kagadi to eat some lunch and leaves some money there. Then he proceeds to go to Fort Potro.
Yes.
Then I want cultural centers in Bunyoro. Yes, we should have a lot of tour agencies, tour companies. They are all focused in Kampala. But we should have big tour agencies around our region.
Yes.
Yes, I would also wish to see an institute.
Yes.
Specifically for tourism and hospitality in our region. So that our girls can be trained, our boys can be trained to work in the hospitality industry.
Yes. Amazing.
I think
The second question, I don't know whether Alali should make it short and sharp.
about the talents, yes, one of the tasks that we have given our girls is to record a video showing their talent. I forgot that one. And then another thing, there are few stakeholders that have approached me about the sustainability of this project. And this is RDP Uganda. We had a meeting on Friday. We're actually going to have another meeting on Monday on how they can help the girls that would have gone through the mixed tourism, Bunyoro, and maybe the other, how they can work with them. You know, RDP focuses mostly on the youth.
Yes.
So we were discussing maybe they can fund some of the activities that the mixed tourism Bunyoro is supposed to do. Remember, she's supposed to sensitize people on radio, supposed to mobilize people, teach people about tourism, almost in the entire region. So RDP Uganda has promised me something on sustaining the program.
Yes.
Yes, maybe even they were talking of even working with other girls. They have a lot of youth projects around. They have a lot of them. Even if it is not tourism, only they can still engage them in other youth programs, projects.
Okay, I can see a few more important questions in our chat, which are, what examples of awards do you have in mind? They're still coming about, they're still talking about the awards you want to give. They want you to give a few examples of what awards you're going to be giving these winners. The 3 winners, or the 4 or the 5, whatever you decide.
I was thinking of the cash awards. That's in my mind. That the one who made the best creative artist, you know, we ask them to create something, can get something. The best in talent, can get something, you know. Those kind of things. That is what is in my mind. Unless if you have other things, you can also advise me, but I think a cash prize would be better.
Okay. Then there is someone who is requesting, a humble request, can we have the Rio Kinyoro dressing in this contest? So next time when we are not going to have a catwalk, I guess, because you've already told us it's going to be an online event, but probably the next time when we have the catwalk, could you please ensure that people put on the Rio Kinyoro attire, esuka y'abanyoro n'abatore ibajwara?
Carol, we are going to have the catwalk on Browning Day.
Yes.
At Lado Hotel.
Yes.
And that is one of the things I told you in the beginning, that who is there to teach our young girls about the Rio Kinyoro? Where?
Yes.
Because they seem to be lost. They don't understand it. I personally don't understand how I'm supposed to wear my what? My
omusuka yawe.
So, yes, every bit that people, we need, our culture is going away. There is no one to teach the people. If there was a television or anything that illustrates, those girls would wear it perfectly.
Yes.
But people, we are not seeing anyone helping us on that, teaching us. I may be a tourism expert, but maybe in other things like culture and what and history and those kind of things, maybe I'm not good at it.
All right.
So where is the older generation to teach the young generation?
I think
so
we've
got
plan
about all those things.
Yes.
Well, just to add on that, Voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora, we are here, and that is one of our core values, is to teach culture. We've had a few sessions here on different aspects, and we believe that in the near future
we're going to have a fashion show.
A fashion show introducing the right clothing, how, and yeah. So
and we have a very good manager in our machines who is very good at organizing these things, events like fashion shows. So he's working on something, and we'll be letting you know soon about this event that we will be showing. We want this time round nkobosabire naiwe aboli abakuru baitu barugeyo baije batujwalire esuka y'abanyoro on that day. I think that's what you're trying to say. We need mentors in our fashion. We need mentors in the fashion world of Bunyoro. Batugambire esuka y'abanyoro ebasuka ndaira ekitete yakiba kiraira esuka negwera kimu hansi. Buno bwa hansi buno obuku nanka material nyo kankole yakasuka kange mawe paundi mitwale 5 yabanyorebera kimusuka igumire na bwekyo tujja kuba ntukola fashion show eki. Yes. Before
our girls have their catwalk in their culture, where can we have that person volunteering to illustrate and dress them on the exact way?
Yes.
Over the Kinyoro Mwenagiro.
Ego ogo niwo mukuru omama wanga Zara Tenya Alisi niwa suggesting it, and I'm going to get to her and ask her to actually try. We will do, if we will see if omukuru waitu anatukolera ebyuma byaitu anaraba arasobola kumukoraho aka video ajwaire essuuka y'Abanyoro ehikire. Is that will be between August, isn't it? Before August the 29th.
Yes, 29th. Because we want, according to our budget, Carol, I shared with you, we're going to end up now by Gemma Cindy, but my little Bisatu. We're going to rehearse. We rehearse for 3 days, prepare them for the what?
The catwalk. All right. Okay. We're going to note that omukuru ali hano akulira Voice Show Media UK at organizing, I think, akihandikire, and we are going to approach Elder Waitu Atenya Alisi n'abandi abamanyire emyenagiro ya Bunyoro baije batuolekie tubakole aka video nibolekia how essuuka y'Abanyoro eina kuba before the catwalk of Miss Bunyoro Tourism Bunyoro 2021. Now, I think we are coming to the end of the show. I just want you to say to us what you want to tell our viewers who are online today, because you've got quite a good number of them. Oyemale yo bagambire kike kyokwenda bakolere tourism ya Bunyoro, iwe nka tourism officer wa Masindi, iwe nka tourism organizer, Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021 organizer. What do you want to leave with our viewers tonight who are listening or been listening to you today?
Okay, Carol, thank you. All viewers listening, Kintu Kinkusa Kubagamba, love and appreciate your own. I always tell my people, Omunyankole, Ahana, Ankole, long on Katoyaye. Tori Mugura Navaza Hari Bukloko Forest. Okay, together. So let us love and appreciate our own. Let's take interest to know what we have in our region, how best we can invest. Let us build the hotels. There are so many lodges in Machijon Falls. They are owned by other people outside Bunyoro. But have you taken your interest to request land from UA? Also build a lodge there. Now charging in dollars. Like this lodge bagitabateta hano kyarubiro timasinda. Lodge yo kurara yo per night na the cheapest. Eba mitwala 5 per night. Sambia, bageta Sambia River Lodge.
Yes.
Yes, they got to invest in a culture center. You can get land and establish a culture center there. What do you need? You say artifacts, what and what. And another thing, they got to supporting keep promoting the region. Any good thing that is promoting our culture, that is promoting our region, tourism, it can be sports, anything. Let us come up. It will not supporting abantu. We're tracking abana bakumanya kuiruka Bunyoro, let us look for those people, support them. Talent yo nero. Leka tuimukiremo, supporting it. I think Miss Tourism, Bunyoro, it is marketing ourselves. Yes, we shall correct some of the things in Kevin Kujaro Moinagiro, we shall correct them. But we would like the whole of this budget online. Video that's on us. Sharing so that other people can know and can pick interest, come and visit our region.
Okay, so which other than the Miss Tourism in your region, the Facebook page you have, and how can people connect with you? Are you on LinkedIn? Have you got a website in your office as the tourism officer? How can, because some people may not be on Facebook, some people may be on Instagram, some people may not be on all of them. They can look for you on a website. How can people connect with you? Have you got a location in all the districts or just in Hoima or Masindi?
I'm in Masindi.
Mm.
But I am on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on WhatsApp. Even I'm planning to open up YouTube account for Miss Tourism Bunyoro. And we are our website had I think collapsed, but we want also to revive it. The tourism website.
Yes.
We want to revive it.
So could your team write for us, because eventually after this show we share this recorded video and many people come to see. Those who have missed will rewatch the show. Could your team put all your details on Twitter, Facebook, everything that you're on our chat here, so that people can get to those to our chat and contact you when they need to contact you? Is that all right? Do you have your team members there with you who can help you write your details in the chat? Or could you tell us the name, what names you're using on all those social media platforms?
On Twitter, I'm using Rita Karungi Avoli. On Facebook, I'm using Rita Karungi Gold. Even Instagram, it is Rita Karungi Gold. Do you need my email address also?
If you want to share it, why not?
karungirita83@gmail.com.
Great, thank you so much. Tutunge ha kumanyi oli wa
My telephone numbers. I have MTN is 0771
Yes,
011
yes,
666.
thank you.
Then Airtel is 0701
Yes,
18
yes,
52.
thank you.
Okay.
Tuina hanu omuntu okumanyi oli wamaani Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021 organize olesere n'omuntu akuruga Netherlands tukamuraga Tracy, thank you so much for following us, and thank you for appreciating the work of Voice Media UK, and of course appreciating the work Miss Tourism Bunyoro 21 organizer Aboli Rite Yakora. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate your support. Or everyone who wants to help with this cause, it is a cause that is needed. We need to support, we need to be proud of Bunyoro and lift our nation to greater heights. It is already in where it is, but we need to do more work. We need to revive this amazing greater Bunyoro region. And if you want to support through tourism, please get in touch with Miss Karungi Rita Awoli. Her details is at your platform muno muchat yaitu kandi yazitusomera. She has been open. She's given us her mobile phones. She's given us her email. She's given us the contacts or the username of all her social media. Please mumujoininge. Let's work together to promote Bunyoro, and together we will make it. With that closing remarks, I want to thank you so much. Kuyahabolora boineye kintu kyokwenda kubaza olano enda kusima abaizire kuwuliriza basiime olabano enda kusima all your supporters and sponsors. Please, this is the time you can do it in the world, when the world is listening and watching you. Otyo munago olyokwenda kusima oba tugende
Kusima entire team yona ya Voice of Bunyoro UK eri mu studio nyona kubasima kusima all those people that are following us sazino abatulirize and kusima abantu ba Bunyoro bona abaku supporting Miss Tourism Bunyoro kinu entire team. I'm so grateful. Kusaba a lot of support. I still need more support. Please, sponsors, kwenda kuteleza vintu vya online, YouTube channels, websites, biona kwenda kuteleza, and I promote tourism globally. I promote the region globally.
Utakamalirize aroha nomuntu okwenda getting in touch with immediately after you finish the show or tomorrow, because I know you'll be tired. Aroha bakumweta SN MOOC Alonso, I think Nikoma Kisom.
Okay.
Akwenda, he has said, will sponsor to open up a website for Miss Tourism Bunyoro region. Ateyoho, his details, I think you can go in the chat and try to connect with that person. Oboine, because your business today, someone is going to sponsor the website. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Yes, that is SN Muko Alonso. We really appreciate and thank you so much for following us and for being with us, and please continue. We want you to come and support Greater Bunyoro. Abanyoro na Banyoro kati ntakambaliriza. I also want to call upon all the Banyoros tukiaina kuombeka enju ya Bishop, the Sanctuary House of Bunyoro, St. Peter's Bishop House. Ejakuba negenda kuba newa next year in 2022. Nituenda mutu supporting to build this house. Kandi kabulikiro tuina GoFundMe page. Omukuru alala solangi sharing today in the website. Please go there, put every little, abatesko bagamba every little helps. Although kuteka yo pound emu, although kuteka yo pound ibiri, although kuteka yo pound, anything will help to build the Bishop's house or the Sanctuary house in Hoima, St. Peter's Cathedral. Abanyoro na Banyoro kati tugenda kuruga ha website hananka our show today. Ninyenda kugamba mwebale muno kubasima nywena abaizire kusupportinga Miss Bunyoro, Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2021 omukiara Brenda Rita Aboli na koro mukoro guno na organizing omukoro gugenda kulete kitinisa kyamani mu Bunyoro mu industry ya tourism. Mwebale muno nywena kwija. We are sorry we started late, but at least we have been able to speak with Miss Abol Karungi kandi twamuhura naye baliza mutugaliye timumuboineho nabaza live, but at least muhulire irakali. We are very grateful for all your support. We will be back next week same time 6:30 with yet another amazing guest. This time he will be one of the honorable ministers of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom. Naija kuba na tugambira about the budget, about the planning that the kingdom is doing for Bunyoro. He is our honorable minister of finance. He will be with us next week. Please don't forget to tune in. Come and ask him questions. He's going to be representing a summary of the budget of the kingdom of Bunyoro Kitara. Muije mukaguze bikaguzo mu planning nawe mumugambire kiki mukwenda ngo tusoboye planning na Miss Karungi today tukwenda nabo to planning na minister on next week. Mwebale muno, thank you so much for listening and for tuning in, and I will say we are going to close with a very beautiful song, Bunyoro Bunyoro, concluding our show tonight, showing all the amazing things that Bunyoro has. And please do stay, listen to this song. It is not our song here on Voice Show Media UK. Kionka, all the copyrights are reserved to the singers. Nsigaire ndi Caroline Ajuna Kibuka Atenyi
and Samuel Mulindwa Arai.
Her Voice Show Media UK, a broadcasting a voice, broadcasting a voice of Bunyoro in the diaspora, and this show is supported by BKDA, Bunyoro Kitara Development Association UK, and Rise Up Community Inclusion. Mwebale muno kutuhuliriza mukama alinde. I wish you a very beautiful and blessed week ahead of us, and please take care, be safe, because COVID-19 is still real. Please follow government regulations in whatever place or world or a region where you are right now. Okole a government yawe kie kugamba about COVID-19. Mutyo munabanyoro nabanyoro kati and friends of Bunyoro, enjoy Bunyoro, and I will see you next week. God bless you all. Bye.
Uganda angajai mukanwa kasina tukuzina hali Bunyoro. Blesseneli Jonte Kamfa Nitro Ivante tuli basini ba Bunyoro.
Bunyoro kitara tukugonsanye naite itwabana benyanga abakutamwe kitinisa lero turakoraki tukugise mukama nitijuke kitinisa ekenyanga yaitu Bunyoro. Bunyoro, Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Alcity.
kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda.
Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Bunyoro,
ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro.
Bunyoro, Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Alcity.
kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda.
Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro. Bantwire kambagambire ebyensi tebitwina ebitubaire tutamanyire baitu byo tubibyanire. Bunyoro twine ebyobugaiga byakabaleka kabamanyire wakana bajungu kwija omunoka mu Uganda. Bunyoro tukasireke okubanza ettaka litwina ettaka lirungi muno ettaka likweza ebyokulya tikikabaga kizibu. Bunyoro yaitu we balitukuza
Ule ekibira kya budongo kituwe embaawo za maani kituweereza enjira ekwano netumala ennyanja mwitanzige etuweereza enculungi mundege nsinire Bunyoro Lito Ivan Tobe ennawo karumorole amazzi kuba kwetawula obende akikongo kya bukyawa makizo ni polisi National Park esinga abajungu bajja okulambula Bunyoro, Bunyoro,
tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Alcity.
kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda.
Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Amagala.
ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro.
Bunyoro, Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Alcity.
kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda.
Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Amagala.
ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro.
Mundege mbaze alamuta akafere Bunyoro tunda kaotuke chonte sing Bunyoro yaitu ekogere Alcity buli muntu wena akulyayana Nelisi
Kabanta manyire Bunyoro naitwe tulimanyiwa kuruka kabanika yafiye Bunyoro mazima kotwayebwa baitu ati Oil City efokere Oil City buli muntu wena goza ploti mu Oil City.
ekore ya kinara iturukia sukali buli muntu nanga anyumenanulira Bunyoro, Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Alcity.
kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda.
Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Amagala.
ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro.
Bunyoro, Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro
Alcity.
kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda.
Bunyoro,
Tukugonza muno Bunyoro.
Amagala.
Birungi bikwija n'ebindi bikwija n'ebyawe bikwija
You're welcome. Thank